right. So then, timeline-wise, you get woken up. How long after you're woken up is it that you go to talk to him?
I imagine he sorts out whatever's happening with Mac. So probably, let's say like an hour or two after.
Okay.
Give you time to have your conspiracy theories anyway.
He had those as soon as he got back.
Never mind. Alright. Well, it's still the same.
Mm-hmm.
So, where is Hana to be found?
Well, he's got one option.
That's right. So Ram makes the quick stop from Mac's room into Hana's room.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Mm-hmm.
Once Rye's awake, you're staying in this room.
Ram makes the quick stop from Mac's room to Hana's comms.
All right.
Yeah, you've been denied mobility privileges in the medbay.
That's fair.
Oh, is this a new development?
Well,
Yes.
this is for Ram right now,
All right.
because Ram's amongst the infected.
I have to stay where I'm staying, so
Yeah,
I'm staying in the kill room.
Because Rye hasn't explicitly said he's able to move around right now, and Joy's like, no, I can't. And you're like, where's Rye? He's like, she's taking a much needed breather. It's like, you can't keep being here. Um, I am physically capable of keeping you in here, but it's a lot easier if you just cooperate. But I imagine Ram wouldn't actually yell at Joy because like that's like beating a small child.
Ram doesn't yell at people in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, video call.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You will get Hana answering. He's cogged up at the moment, so.
Same. He's already infected, but there's no need to get more infected.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Ram. Was there something you needed?
I can't just call to say hi.
I mean, you can. Is that what this is?
No, but hi.
Oh, hi. He's working on it's like he's got a data slate and he's currently working on something. Did they get the sample off you yet?
The sample? Oh, you mean the plasma?
Yes.
No, I don't know if they're gonna. What'd you need it for again?
I need it so I can figure out what it's made up of, then I can start calculating.
Right, do you want me to just talk it off or something?
No.
Okay.
It needs to be removed with precision. Just make sure they don't sterilize the area yet until we can get a sample.
There's no sterilizing anything in this room.
They're not sterilizing your room?
I mean, they're disinfecting Mac's wounds and shit, but...
Well, that's between you and the medical team.
Right. Anyway. I'll make sure it stays dirty.
Great.
No, I was just calling to check in. Can't really come over there, but, how you doing, Doc?
I'm a shitting duck.
For what?
I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, neither can any of us.
His head kind of tipped to the side like it was a fair motion.
Sitting duck for what?
I have projects I'd like to pursue. Revelations that are fresh that I'd like to ponder in anywhere aside from a quarantine chamber. I'm stuck in my cock again. And I just feel off.
Infection off, or
No, I mean, I think everyone's feeling off.
yeah, some more than others.
Like, I feel fine.
Good. That's good, right?
I think that's good.
Great. Finally, somebody who fucking beat the virus.
Yeah.
But you're not even mentioning it. You know, that you shot a person, Doc.
That I did. What of it?
Nothing. Just, are you okay?
He sighs. I almost feel like I shouldn't be. Does that make sense?
Well. Short answer, yeah. Long answer, I don't know. I've never felt that way myself, but I know that some people I worked with who shot the first shot have had trouble with how easy it is.
I don't think that's what I meant.
Explain it to me.
I've never intentionally hurt someone before. It's against everything that I believed I stood for.
Mm.
Yet here I am, on the same side of the fence as everyone else, and what I've done today, I wouldn't take back.
I'm sorry.
For what?
That couldn't pull the trigger. That you had to pull the trigger.
Is it any different if you had done it for me? This entire time, I've been hiding behind others, letting them do it, making the weapons that they use to hurt others, to kill people. And I tried to keep these tools out of the hands of people that would, but that doesn't change the fact even you and the others have. And I thought if I could look away, close my eyes, it would. Like, it wouldn't be my responsibility. But that's not true. And I can't keep running from that. If you had taken that shot, it would have been just as bad as if I had, and it's important that someone did, or Mindy would have.
You always said weapons are tools.
Yes.
What you did to me. You used the tool to save your kid.
Yes.
You used what you could. What happened to it's not your responsibility. Where'd that go?
It is my responsibility. Anytime I pull the trigger, wherever that projectile lands is my responsibility.
Oh, did it land where you wanted it to?
Yes. Yes, it did. And I warned them.
You did.
I thought, does that make it any better? I don't know. I think I hoped that if they knew that they wouldn't shoot.
Doc, you gave them more of a fighting chance than anybody else would have. And they were threatening your kid. Mindy would be dead if you hadn't done what you did. You know that, right?
I'm well aware.
Yeah, it doesn't make it easier.
I am not troubled by taking that shot.
What are you troubled by?
The fact that I'm not troubled.
Come back around to the start again.
I've gotten very good at what I do. Technically, it was not difficult. I'm very skilled with a firearm. I know my way around one.
Mm.
But I didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Parents do a lot of things when their kid's life is on the line.
You're really...
I know I said the same thing.
You're really emphasizing this whole parental thing.
Isn't that what you two are?
Officially, as per contract, yes.
As per you adopted them?
It still needs to be processed through a legal system, but...
You signed the papers.
I did. I'm just not used to it.
You get used to it. They'll wave it around in your face often enough.
Probably.
We're getting off topic, though. Why does it not bother you?
I don't know.
Then why does it bother you that it doesn't bother you?
It should.
Why?
Shouldn't it? Halos don't hurt people.
Usually.
Every other time I've done something that I deeply regret ever hurting anyone back on the ship when we got raided, and I accidentally, I didn't know the gauntlets would do that.
Then
I didn't know that they would have such an impact. But is that true? I know what they were capable of. I knew. But I think I was just hoping it didn't. And that, I feel horrible about that. And he was a murderer. He was a horrible person.
he was.
But I still just if I hadn't have done it, done it, he would have found the infirmary.
Stay protected.
And then with the ship, someone died. More than someone. Several. But one of them was my fault.
You are torn up about it.
Am I?
Well, look at you. You are.
I don't see how this is a laughing matter.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. Sorry. Just glad.
Glad that What?
Well, I mean, you shot someone today, Doc. But you're not happy about it.
Why would I be?
You're not taking any pleasure in it. You did what you had to do. Well, might have pulled you out on this side of things, but you know, I'm happy to be here, and I'm glad.
I didn't think I'd be capable of doing it at all. If you'd asked me to do something like that, hours, hell, minutes before it happened, I don't think I could have pulled that trigger. That isn't. I aimed for his weapon.
Yeah.
It was plasma, so I knew what that would do, but I didn't aim for him.
Did you intend to kill when you shot?
I don't. I didn't want them to get the shot off. They couldn't get that shot off. And then they tried again, despite everything, and I knew that they would keep trying, and I had to do something. And so I was gonna make sure. But they got up and they left.
Good. Don't you think that's a good thing?
Well, next time they'll know I wasn't joking.
They might take your warning to a bit more seriously.
Just can't believe I pulled the trigger.
None of us could. What is it that's choking you up about this? 'Cause you're a Halo?
Because it's against everything I stand for.
Yeah, guess it is. Guess we're not so different.
I stopped faulting you all for your actions months ago. The world is full of violence. People in it are violent. But I thought, if I could do better, maybe I can't hold others to my standard, but I can hold me to it. And I still do.
God. I'm sorry.
This place sucks.
Drop fucking sucks.
You say job fucking sucks?
The drop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It really does.
Sorry you had to be pulled out into the violence of the restless. But, you know, I'm proud.
Proud?
A little bit.
You're glad and you're proud.
Yep. Glad that Mindy's not dead. Proud that of all the reasons we dragged you down to our level, it was to protect someone.
I don't think it could be for anything else.
Shrugs.
I don't want to do it again.
Let's do our best to keep that from happening, then. Let the rest of us take the shots.
We'll see. Preferably.
Preferably. So you had a revelation, right?
Yeah. The couple I was working with Harkin. We have a couple theories on the virus.
Anything workable?
It's not about cures. It's about origins.
Okay, what's the theories on the origins?
We think it might be an imitation of the virus that was used to reshape humanity back on Old Terra before all the seed ships went out.
The origin?
Yes, of our type.
Why would that be here?
It's not the original. We think it's something made like it.
Similar.
Yeah, so it adapts to its environment.
Okay, and the environment on the drop led it to...
Where it is now, it's had years to propagate. And then by introducing new genealogy to it, it's able to evolve.
New genealogy being the people who come to the drop, or...
Right. Genetics. It needs pure genetics. Or new traits, maybe, but it seems to be more looking for better material. We think it's why they went after Mac.
Doc, she's not doing good.
What is her status?
She's got sores, wounds, down to the muscle, infections, and dry throat, fever. She's dizzy. She can barely move. None of the pain medications are working. I can't help her.
It can't be seen, but he frowns. She might still recover.
Were you like that before you recovered? Were you like...
I don't...
Were you... Pain meds didn't work on you. I remember that.
A lot of it is blurry. But it was bad. I think they wouldn't tell me what was going on. I couldn't see it myself when they were doing the operation. I could only feel tugging.
She can feel tugging. She can feel it when things happen.
I think it was bad. It was bad enough that I think they were surprised I was alive.
And you're fine now. You're cured.
I feel fine. I'm a little winded, like that of having a light cold, but otherwise I'm right as rain.
That's it.
But there are some disagreements.
From who?
Harkin thinks that I'm not better.
Why?
I don't think Rye thinks so either. That's why she has me in this room.
Why?
My instincts.
What instincts, Doc?
It's just urges to eat, to grow, spread. They've always been there, though. I just don't think I noticed.
But now you're here and
It's not like hearing
feeling.
It's not an actual voice. It's just,
feeling.
yeah, like a hankering.
For pizza? It's for pizza, right, Doc?
I don't think it is.
Oh, we can't blame every vegetarian. Right, Doc?
I don't understand if this is a joke or not.
This is a joke.
I just don't know if I agree with their assessment. I'm fine. Genuinely, I'm fine.
How strong is the instinct? What kind of... Is it just an urge? What?
This isn't anything. It's just always been here. I've always... I would know if this was new.
You would.
Of course I would. It's my body.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's the same with me and with Rye, right? New instincts, but you can tell. Right.
Exactly. You have those.
Eat? No.
No, but the
Maybe.
urges, the thing you deal with.
From when I with the ferryman.
But mine isn't. It's frustrating.
Uranus isn't what?
It's not. They're telling me it's from the infection.
Right.
It's not.
Well, when did it start?
It didn't start.
It had to have started.
It didn't start.
It must.
It's always been there.
When I hooked my mind up with that chick, right?
Okay.
It was completely alien to me, right? The entirety of their mind. Just fucked up beyond belief. I came out of that, and some part of it is still there. But it feels like it's pulling from me. It feels like it's pulling from my emotions.
Like your...
The mindset, I can't comprehend it, but it's in me. And when somebody tries to touch me, I have to... It pulls to the front. It's always there, but it pulls to the front when something that activates it is around. When people's emotions, or if I feel threatened, or if I feel challenged, it's pulling to the front, but I can still separate it. It's not me. I know it's not me, so I can push it back.
You're saying your mind doesn't comprehend these reactions.
Yeah.
That it's reflex.
It's absolute. It's instinct.
It's alien.
But it's not mine. Yeah.
That's what we're different. This isn't just something that's in my body.
But you can push it back, right?
I've been. But it's not something that I've gained that I don't understand, that my body's just reacting. I've always thought this. I've always felt this.
eat, spread. Why?
I just have.
When? About what?
Just in general. I mean, hell, maybe it's why they started manufacturing us to start being peaceful by force, if that's really the intention that we are created with.
Okay, but Doc, what's your earliest memory? From when?
Let me confirm something. GM to roll 20, you are requested.
Please, show GM. Check your DMs, GM. Roll 20 DMs, GM.
Based the earliest one I have
Earliest you can remember.
was, I think I was in education in
What is education?
school.
How young? You know what? That doesn't matter. How clear is the memory?
Some of the earlier ones are blurry.
Okay.
I'll admit that, but there's so much about that's blurry to begin with.
Okay, then from your clearest, earliest memory, go back through the entire thing.
15.
Were you thinking this then? Were you
Yes.
feeling this then?
Yes.
You were.
Yes.
You were.
Yes.
How'd you not notice?
I did.
You did. What?
What?
This is just going on in the back of your brain this entire time.
It's instinct. I don't know how many times I have to repeat that.
How strong is it?
Moderate. Not terribly.
Doc, I've connected to you. It wasn't there.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't there, Doc.
What?
I didn't feel any of that.
You must have missed it. It was there. I mean, you feel emotions. You don't feel instincts, right? So.
I feel instinct. There's a thin line between that and emotion. That's why I got what I got from the ferryman.
That's not possible. That's not possible. You missed it.
Doc.
What?
I don't.
Look, I understand that it's.
What's Harkin's theory? What's Harkin's theory?
Harkin thinks that it has perfectly embedded itself in my cells, that it can't be seen anymore, and that I'm essentially I'm gonna look up the specific because I took the notes. Because he would quote Harkin to a T. that it's perfectly integrated, like lysogenic viruses.
I don't know what that means.
It's in your cells, but it can't be seen, and it affects you subtly and can go haywire at any time, basically. But it can't be seen. He's saying it's like perfectly integrated with me, and that I'm just waiting to spread it in mass. Like I'm still contagious, despite the fact that the virus cannot be found, and it can't be seen, and it's not reading on anything.
Like a lysogenic virus.
That's what I said, yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I'm saying. You can still find a virus. You can still cure a virus if it's like that. No one's considering the fact that I could have just beaten it.
This thing is like the original whatever it was that made us all different, you know, from way back when. Why would you be able to find it?
Because it's present in everyone else in such obvious ways. It was present in me in such an obvious way.
But what
we
makes...
haven't seen.
Doc, are you able to tell the difference in normal healthy Proxians? Are you able to tell the difference in normal healthy Halos? Where is there any virus that shows up?
No, because that's different.
Why?
Evolution happens over time.
But this is obviously sped up. We've seen it happen in seconds.
I understand we're seeing it happen in seconds, and that's my point. We see it.
But what's happening under the surface before then? It has to...
You can see it under the surface. It doesn't go from my understanding, it doesn't go quiet. And have we seen any evidence of it just disappearing and then reappearing? Even those things that are supposed to be perfected look completely different. They look pale. They have teeth and eyes and other limbs and other shit. I'd have none of that. I'm fine.
I don't think you beat the virus, Doc.
What? Yes, I did. Why?
You're not listening. Normally you would entertain the other idea. Normally you would at least try and explore the options. You're not. This is if you are still infected and you're still a threat to everyone on this ship, if there was even a chance of that, you would latch onto that and see how you could prove it wrong. But you aren't even trying to listen. I don't think you beat the virus, Doc. I think it's... beat you.
What is that? You hear a second as he, like, does a deep breath in. He kind of waits a bit. Well, I suppose you have video evidence of it. But he's moving around, like, he's getting more
agitated,
animated. And then you see him kind of collect himself. I'm listening. I'm not ignoring what you're saying. It didn't beat me. I'm still here.
I would have felt it. I would have felt that instinct. You know I would have.
I'm not doing anything that would hurt anyone. I'm staying in my room. I'm listening to my doctors. If this thing had control of me, I would be doing things, wouldn't I?
Oh no. I don't want you to be sick, Doc.
I don't want to be sick either.
I-
And I can't. You know I can't lie to you, Ram.
I know you can't. I can't lie to you just the same. I don't think you beat this thing.
You're wrong. Why can't no one? No one's believing me. How? There's been tests run. They can't see anything, but you all are so convinced, and yet you. How do you know if you felt instincts before? Have you ever felt rise or Lauren dread of people's natural instincts? Does Lauren have a natural instinct to crawl into a vent?
Yeah. Yeah. She sees a vent, she lights up. Doc, it's all there. You just gotta learn how to read it, and I have had time to learn.
He puts his head in his hands and he says, "You've only had these abilities for a limited time."
I could be wrong. Sure. But what if I'm not? What are we gonna lose by treating this like you're still infected? By putting your mind in that place where you think you're still infected. What are you gonna lose?
I'm just...
Please.
It's upsetting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's...
It's upsetting, Ram.
You don't fucking say. The two people I love most in this world are sick and dying. One of them won't even acknowledge it. You need to acknowledge it, or you won't accept treatment. You won't fight like you should. You won't try to figure out what's wrong as hard as you would if your life was on the line. You won't be able to tell if you're about to do something absolutely fucking insane. Like take your helmet off in a room full of people because you're just a little bit hungry. You gotta figure this out, Doc. You gotta acknowledge it.
You think I'd do that?
I don't think you would do that. I think the virus would make you do that.
How incompetent do you think I am?
I don't think you're a Doc.
I'm able to control myself, Ram. I'm able to control myself, and I will respect what's asked of me, even if I don't appreciate it. And for you to think that I wouldn't, I understand I'm a prideful bastard. And I have reason to be.
That is not what I meant, Doc.
But I will respect what the fucking doctor wishes of me. And I will not put others in danger.
You know that's not what I meant.
I don't know. I don't know that. I can't tell. I'm just... I can't tell. I don't know. I don't know. I feel fine. And everyone's telling me I'm not. And if... I can stay in here. That's fine. Not touch my equipment, not help the team. Thank the stream for Hawken being willing to do something so I can actually help instead of just sit here and be fucking useless. But if she tries to suggest something more severe, some more invasive, how would you take that? If you know you're not sick and they ask you to do that, do you just let it happen?
If the alternative is I am the worst case scenario, you what you're talking about, what they've said about you. If you are still sick, that worst case scenario, yeah, I let it happen. Yeah, I don't just... I can't treat that like it's normal talk. Not like this, not in this place, this fucking drop. Nothing here makes sense. None of this is right. Our brains are tricking us left and right, shock up and down. Look at fucking Finn. Look at Mindy. And some of the times, I don't even think they're wrong. I think they're actually seeing shit. But then other times, they're insane.
What would that imply about me?
That you aren't fully in control. That there is something twisting your thoughts just a little bit to the left. And we know that's possible. Because you and I, we both lost something when we went into shock.
But I knew.
You knew. But some of us didn't.
My memory's infallible, Ram.
Then when did you start feeling these things? When? You have eidetic memory, right? You can remember everything. When did you start feeling this?
It was when I was younger.
When? When?
It's blurry. I don't know. I don't know.
This has... The reason it's blurry is because you lost something. This has nothing to do with that. You should be able to remember this.
I know when I had it, that I can, without a doubt, I remember.
You know.
That implies this thing is changing my memories.
Yeah, it does.
That can't be.
Why? Your brain's just another part of your body. Any virus worth its salt is gonna go straight for the stem. This is a bioweapon, Doc. I think they might have built in something, I don't know, that something to ensure it spreads like pollen on flowers that just picks up and goes everywhere. You know?
I don't think that's the best.
I don't have a better analogy. I am losing my mind right now. Yes. How fucked are you right now, love?
Oh, we'll see.
Okay.
Mama's gotta make a cold roll. Give me a moment.
Oh boy.
We're just comparing a couple things.
Yeah, do your thing.
It's
Do your
fine.
thing.
It's fine. It's fine.
So, like, you come here often.
Alright. Haha.
Mm-hmm. Good or bad? What's up? Oh boy.
Okay, Chanspoon, what comes next?
Come on, little virus, let him have the revelation.
He used a tilde, we know we fucked.
Oh no! He's feeling joy, huh? Yeah, duh.
And I think Ram can see. Actually, you know what? You want to roll an empathy?
Yeah? Am I taking my minuses chance? Of course I'm taking minuses. Am I taking any additional minuses after waking up?
Bruh.
Yeah?
Bruh.
Any additional on top of my normal minuses, bruh?
No.
Okay. Thanks, bruh.
Just all of your wound and other penalties.
Oh god, it's fine, it's cool. Shit. What is this? What color is that? They're cool. They're Gucci. Okay. Two successes.
Okay. I'm shit at hiding things, and as per one trumpeter, I can't hide things from you anyway.
That's
You can tell Hana is extremely fucking stressed right now.
okay, cool. Mhm.
He's really frustrated, super stressed. This is all really getting to him, and I think Rand can see that.
Okay. What does Hana say?
I just feel that there are things that aren't being taken into consideration.
Things like what? I'm not trying to get under your skin. I just
Viruses don't have thought. Viruses aren't alive.
I don't think this one has a thought, but viruses are alive.
You're very much implying it seems to have a thought. Brain modifying technology has never been successfully created.
Okay, but you're
And even brainwashing doesn't have. It puts a layer of things over. If you were able to dig in, you would see under that.
you remember that time you showed me that video of a mushroom, right? And it's just a fungus, right? But it was communicating. It was following the I don't know how to phrase this. The phrasing, the programming. The programming in its genetics to make it spread and grow and consume things, right? You remember that.
It's not the same thing.
How? How is it? This is a bioweapon. They could do anything they wanted with it.
That's not how science works.
Science means nothing here.
Yes, it does.
Why? How? What about this whole place? Sorry. What about this whole place? This entire fucked up situation. Everything that has happened since we entered this mist. What about this is compliant to science?
A majority of the happenings in rock and in Styx has a scientific explanation.
Majority. And what about this? This couldn't be the exception.
Even bioweapons follow a science. Even they are created by that, even if it's not a science we fully understand
Well,
yet.
you understand. I just related it to a mushroom. We could understand this if we had the technology. You could understand this. You could break it down backwards and forwards, upside down and back to right. I bet you could, but you don't, because you can't comprehend it.
I can comprehend the situation. You're raising points.
I'm sorry.
But I just think it's a little flimsy when your primary evidence is that I can't remember something personally from something over 100 years ago. Yes, I remember most days of my life. But that's a bit weak, don't you think?
If it was just that, yeah. No, I'll be right on the same page with you. But Doc, I didn't feel those instincts. And I've been in your subconscious. Okay? I don't want any of this to be true. I want you to be right so fucking bad. But I cannot pretend that this isn't possible with your life on the line.
Hana has since put down his data pad and is just kind of like tightly crossing his arms across his chest. What do you think?
Okay.
I don't know what to.
Then don't. Just treat it like Hawkins, right? Treat yourself like Hawkins, right? Please. Please, Doc.
He ends the call.
All right. Ram just stares at the blank screen for a second and then hangs up as well. In a little bit, you'll get a message. It says, "I can't lose you too." And that's it.
Damn.
Hana's being... What? Jeez! This is a stubborn little man.
Hana's having a very bad time right now.
I can tell. I couldn't get any of your emotions from that.
Nope.
Nope.
Because you're not in the same room with
Nope.
him. And Hana is notoriously bad at communicating his emotions.
Sure, especially through a fucking cog.
Oh yeah. Congratulations, I have one more cold now.
It's okay, it'll be gone by the time we get out of here.
Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine.
It'll be gone by the time we get out of the ship. It's fine, it's cool.
Luckily, unlike some of you fuckers, I can go to 0.
You can. Fuck you.
Not anymore.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
What does that mean, sir?
That means Hana just gained a cold. They're stuck at 1 cold.
No. What?
Just like everyone else who's at 1 cold or more.
You can't go back down?
None of us can go back down. I was the one exception.
No one is able to go down from 1 anymore.
Except you
Because
can't.
you're permanently stressed.
She's looking at me like she's about to sleep on the couch.
So yeah,
I might exile
Hana-
myself, maybe.
Hana was the one exception who hadn't yet to gain any cold, and so they are not at the minimum 1 cold. Now they are at minimum 1 cold.
It's just 1, so no minuses.
No.
Right?
But now whenever they gain cold, they start getting minuses.
So what? Oh, the thing he has that reduces cold can't be reduced. Yeah. Okay.
No. Everyone is permanently, like, your new base cold is 1 due to the level due to the level of environment, and that's
Yep,
going
that
to keep
seems
on
about right.
gradually climbing.
Okay. All right. This is fine.
Oh yeah.
I knew there was a reason it was marked permanent on my sheet, but I couldn't remember why. Now I do. Sorry. Mistakes have been made.
Ram's doing great today.
He's having a good time, and he's inflicting that on everyone else.
The shovel talk, part 2, Alexa.
No! 1 permanent cold for his ex, and that's all we need.
1 permanent cold, and God knows what happened with Mac.
Fuck me up. It's fine.
It was a good RP though.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed this. This was good. Sorry, Hana.
No, that's fine. These are things he needed to hear.
Mm-hmm.
He just didn't like them very much.
He's deep and firmly drowning in the Nile.
Uh-huh.
Is he ever going to come out?
Well, I can say you did get through to some degree.
Interesting. Curious.
You did make progress in the sense that you
You pushed home your concerns,
There's a lot of them.
and they weren't ignored.
It's true. I just might have also made him very stressed.
You didn't might have. You did make him very
Might have made him a little stressed.
You saw how stressed he was, and you kept pushing.
I might have made him on the verge of stress. Maybe. It's possible.
This is fine. Be thankful for Trumpeter.
Yeah, did it help?
I played to some degree that it helped. Yeah.
Well, same. Ram was hesitating whether or not to actually say anything to Hana.